What's good, people? Yo, this is our first episode of Beats and Politics. It's your boy Eric Rashad and
your boy Leo Solomon.
Yeah, so let's get all this good stuff out the way. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Eric Rashad Music. Don't follow me on Facebook because
Facebook's kind of lame.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of lame, and there's just too many social medias to keep up with right now. So I just only do 2 right now. So
same here. Twitter, Leo_Solomon. Same thing on Instagram, Leo_Solomon. That's where you'll find me at. Facebook, that's a different playground. It's kind of not interesting right now. So yeah.
Yeah, too many Facebook preachers. But
I'm
not going to get in that. But just let y'all know, man, look, this is the new podcast, man. We decided to start. One of the biggest things we want to talk about is to be truthful, but also same time is our opinions about what we see, how we feel about what's going on in music, whether it's sports, whether it's the politics, hood politics, whatever it may be. We just want to give our personal view take on it, and also at the same time we just don't want to hold back. We want to make sure it's real, make sure it's honest, but also make sure it's good content too at the same time. So yeah, this is the first of many. We're probably gonna do, I think we said we're gonna do what, two a week or 1 a week?
Still undecided, I guess.
Okay. Well,
but I think it's a good mixture, you know, with me and my guy right here, man, because he's a dope music producer, you know, outside of, you know, family life and you know, working his day job and stuff like that. So, I mean, he does pop, hip-hop, R&B. Yeah. You'll learn it, you know, as we go along. I'm pretty sure we'll talk about his music personally. And me, I'm more so into the politics. My boy can get there, he can go there, but for as me, you know, talking about, you know, being woke, conscious, just aware, talking about racism and politics, you know, I guess you could say that label is, you know, more so me. But, you know, like I say, we'll both be playing around with it. Of course, I can chop it up on music as well. But we believe it's a good mixture, you know, of what we can bring to the table with these topics.
I mean, don't get it twisted. He's a singer-songwriter himself, which he didn't really want to say it, but that's, I mean, we do music, that's what we do, but at the same time, this is the other side I think we wanted to display to people and let people know, because people know us probably as producers and musicians, artists, or whatnot. So I know we have a lot to give and a lot to offer and a lot to talk about. But at the same time, man, we just going to go ahead and roll right into it, man. I think the biggest thing that's kind of bothering me right now that I have been seeing, because I just seen something with ex-Vice President Joe Biden about this Me Too movement. I just think right now Me Too is an oxymoron. It could be good, it could be bad. And I think right now some people are just abusing the power of Me Too. Oh yeah. That's just me. In particular, just how I feel right now, and don't get it twisted. And I know women that may watch this may feel a certain way, or whomever. But look, I'm not trying to discredit none of the situations of these people going through these situations of being either molested or sexually abused or touched inappropriately. No, I'm not discrediting none of that. But at the same time, I feel like people are just taking it to a whole nother level, and media don't make it no better neither.
They don't. I was looking at Henry Cavill, like he was talking about Joe Biden, and he was talking in an interview a while back where he's like, man, like basically just for me, you know, being a fan of Marvel and DC movies, he brings a lot to the table, but he was also saying like, man, I'm afraid to even approach a woman or even talk to a woman because I'll be accused of being a rapist or, you know, anything of a sexual harasser. And for him to feel that way, you know what I'm saying? But to, you know, have to deal with all this Me Too stuff, it just goes to show you how a lot of women, they shooting themselves in the foot.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Superman. Yeah.
I don't know people now. I just know him by Superman.
Yeah. But it's just like he was talking in an interview and he was like, you know, I'm afraid to even approach a woman. And right now, I can't let that be my main focus because, seeing the route of a lot of this. Basically, he didn't want to see it. A lot of these feminist groups, and it's kind of taken away from him even wanting to date and having to enjoy a personal life outside of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And that sucks because it's a lot of women out there that have a lot to offer, but it's getting more and more crazy as to the point where guys are damn near don't even want to approach women anymore.
No. It's not like how it used to be back in the day. Like, well, I could put it like this: back in the early '90s, kind of where we grew up, in that era of where women was really degraded. We was really, if you look at it, they was really handled bad.
That's true.
Yeah. That was the norm, even in the music, from just the culture, how it was. But I think the biggest thing too, just like I said with Me Too, is keeping men to be honest and make sure they approach women the right way.
I'm glad I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you.
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, I come from the old school. Yes, I believe in chivalry. I believe in courting. I believe in opening the door. That don't happen these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just get into that, back to that. I think Me Too is making sure men are driven to that essence of that. But at the same time, you have some women in this Me Too movement that I think they're abusing the power.
They're taking to the extreme of it. Yeah.
And then some women may get mad or get upset about it, but I think some people using it for a personal
And then
gain.
it's a double standard right now too, because when you really look at this Cardi B situation, I don't care what nobody say. If a man was to come out and say, I used to drug women and rob them and all this other stuff, he would literally lose everything overnight. Just like Ross, he had that line. I can't remember who he did that song with, but he was like, I put something in her drink, took her home, and she don't even know I had my way. She don't even know. And he lost his Reebok deal.
He lost a lot.
He lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi B, I guess since she's a woman and she won a lot of y'all over with this stripper, grinding empowerment narrative or whatever, it's okay for her to violate men. And that's the double standard with the Me Too. But I know, in a way, bro, I know this is gonna be weird to say. In a way, I'm very glad that happened. Because for as men, I want y'all to look at it like this. All of y'all, I'm not gonna say all of y'all, man, but a lot of these dudes, y'all being these inboxes of these chicks on Instagram, these model chicks on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And before you inbox her, I want you to think about Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Because those type of women that continuously show their ass in every picture, I want you to think about Cardi B. I don't want to get Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start making the Michelle Obamas popular. We got to start making the Claire Huxtables popular. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't mean to cut you off, but I think the thing is, like, a lot of times we look at it from a different aspect. So I seen a post on Facebook. This girl was like, Cardi B had to do what she had to do
and that's the double standard.
To survive. It's like, okay, what if it's men out there is struggling? I'm not trying to make an excuse for trying to do what you have to do to rape women, whatever. That's not cool at all. But I'm just saying, what if I said Bill Cosby had to do what he had to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, what if? I mean, we know Bill Cosby ain't broke or nothing, but what if he was and he said he had to do what he had to do to get what he needed?
Like, dudes,
how would that sound?
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Like,
awful.
Yeah, like, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, men, y'all start taking these girls' purses, you know what I'm saying? Y'all start stealing out of their purses. If that's the case.
I ain't gonna lie, I did that once before. That's another story.
You had to survive though, right?
I had to get
it how you live.
I had to get that.
So that makes it right then.
No, it's not right. It's not right. But no, at the same time too, that's just like you said, it is a double standard when it comes to it. But at the same time, I feel like when women out here saying this,
it
just makes it even harder.
Yeah.
Just like how you just saying hearing K-Ville said, it's just like he don't even want to approach a woman.
Yeah.
It's like, because you don't know what's going to happen.
What she can say.
What she going to
do.
do.
And he had so much to lose, you know what I'm saying? Early on in his career. So, and that sucks, dude. But the thing is, like, with this whole Me Too thing, the double standard, bro, is just, it's so bad to where, fellas, you may just want to just chill. And you know what? Honestly, it look at it like this. Focus on yourself right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's this bad, just look at it like you'll find her. She'll find you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like I said, I think it's going back to the essence and the basis of how men and women are supposed to interact. You know what I'm saying? We allow this BS music to teach us how to interact with women.
Yeah.
And that's what's causing a lot of this Me Too situations, all these rape situations. I mean, it's the power of influence, the culture. Like, we listen to, like, okay, I was listening to a Juvenile interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was just talking about a lot of the stuff that he rapped about.
Oh, yeah, he was on there, was it Friday, Thursday or something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
but he was just talking about, like, I can't rap about that no more because I don't live that no more.
Exactly.
But the thing is, what he rapped about, that was a culture. So, you know, you going to do what you hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just, that's one of those things. And I think it's a bigger thing than what we see it, but right now I'm just kind of tired of the Me Too, man.
Yeah.
I think it just needs to have a balance to this whole thing, but also at the same time,
I don't want to cut you out, bro, but you know what really upset me the most about this situation with the Cardi B, and we can probably talk about something after this. Like, a lot of black women was making excuses for her. You know what I'm saying? And that really bothered me because when you really look at the aspect of it, like, I don't think a lot of black women, because not all, but I saw a huge portion, a percentage that was really like, yeah, I forgive her. She had to do what she had to do. People change, which is true, but at the same time, I'm just trying not to lose my train of thought. So this the thing. When you really look at it, because she also had another video that went viral where she was talking about if your man cheat on you and you want to get back at him, you know, all you got to do is, you know, Molly, Percocet him, you know, get him perked up. And call a chick over, you know, set a threesome up, and when he wake up, let him know he got head from a tranny. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it's just like, black women, y'all gotta, specifically I'm talking to y'all gotta look at it like she's looking to harm black men. Because when she had made that comment, when she made those videos, think about it like this. When she was setting men up to get robbed, and when she was when she's talking about drugging men, you know she's not talking about white men. You know she's not talking about Hispanic men. So you really got to look at it with your third eye like, yeah, she has to be talking about black men. Just being honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you got to think about you got to think about your people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's how I was looking at it.
Well, man, I mean, I was okay. I guess the situation when she was setting up men, was it other people involved, or she was just doing it by herself?
I mean, there's other people involved. You know what I'm saying? And Rob, whether it's other people involved or not, though, bro, it's whether she'll drug them and have them fall asleep and she'll take their wallet. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's a way of getting robbed, or just flat out getting somebody set up to have some dudes come in the room. Either way,
because this was at a time when she was still stripping, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because reason why I say that, because in the strip culture, man, you know, you may get your little whatever lap dance, but then you got brothers that want more after it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could have been a situation where homie wasn't paying his money, so she had it. And I can understand the do what she got to do part, but that don't make it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because look, if there was an agreement about a certain transaction, then dude needed to pay up. But at the same time, it doesn't make it right drugging somebody and doing this and robbing them. Now it becomes really an actual crime both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because prostitution is not legal, which it should be, but that's a whole nother story. Because that'll stop a lot of human trafficking. But but yes.
I'm sorry, man. I got to throw this out there. A lot of those women and Me Too and these feminist groups, they don't want equal rights. They don't want equal rights. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. I don't mean to make the conversation turning into something else, but it's just like this is one of those cases where it proves they don't want equal rights. You know what I'm saying? And we live in a sexist society.
Yep.
And it's so toxic. They want to talk about, toxic masculinity, but nah, man, it's toxic femininity. It's ran wild, bro. And I know we got to go to another topic, but we can talk about that later.
We're gonna segue into this next one since we own Cardi B. We're gonna talk about the state of hip hop with female rappers, man. Like, if you just Google top female rappers 2019, this is the list that comes up. And before I name these lists, think about the content these women or female rappers talk about. So the first I see on here is Nicki Minaj,
of course,
Cardi B,
of course,
Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, Iggy Azalea, No Name, City Girls, Stefflon Don, Cash Doll, Meg the Stallion. I'm gonna just stop right there because some of these chicks I don't know. But I mean, just out of all those I named.
So what about Snow the Product, Rhapsody?
She not even on this list right now.
Women that have content. Wow.
Look, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Cardi B had a jamming album. Period. She did. Yeah. She had a jamming album, but
she did.
If you just listen to the lyrics and the content of what she's rapping about, she was able to relate to the young black female or young female in that community or the urban community, if you want to say. So, I mean, look, she won a Grammy, her first album, so I ain't gonna take that away from her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the issue I think is with the state of just rap right now for as female artists, they don't set themselves apart.
They don't.
It's like,
I understand sex sells, but damn, dude, come on.
I mean, if you got to get my attention just about, twerking and doing all this other extra stuff, if you can't get my attention with the bars or just dope music, I don't know. That's just like I said, it's my opinion. It's how I feel about it. But at the same time, it's like, can we get something else? Like, can we get something better than just, we twerking or like City Girls? Like, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I seen the video, I heard it without the music. And it was like, and that was the first time me hearing the song. And it was like, dang, like, is this Tip Drill 2.0?
That's basically what it is. Yeah. But what's sad is we're not gonna get any of the type of music you looking for and the type of music that I would like to, hear. We're not gonna get that anytime soon. I mean, we have women out there that's actually rapping, but for us getting the push behind them, getting that engine behind them, the industry push behind them it's very limited, bro. It's just all about popularity. Yeah. It's about how they look. You know what I'm saying? And looks do play a part. I mean, which I was surprised that Missy was number 3.
I mean, it was just a random list I just Googled. Yeah. But I mean, I guess they're talking about from just standpoint of just.
I mean, think about it, bro. Like, remember when we were kids, we had women like MC Lyte. Oh, my bad, I'm hitting the mic. We had women like MC Lyte. We had Queen Latifah. What's the other woman they made that movie about on Netflix? I cannot remember.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne. Did she ever drop an album, or did she just have a couple of songs?
I think she just had that only single, because I was actually Roxanne Shante.
Okay,
that's her name. But I watched that documentary. I was like, she rapped about. I guess it's just a different time to a different movie. I mean, I think right now, just with
we came from empowerment back in the day to now, what we have now. But that plays a part into these labels, which is crazy because a lot of and that's how these labels do. They'll see a talented act and they'll see your potential, and what they'll do is they'll get you basically in order for us to market you, in order for us to, promote you, we have to get this type of content from you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these talented artists, they dumb themselves down, and then when they put out so much toxic content, but when they finally, when they finally put out those projects or those certain amount of songs, toxic songs or whatever, then they get some kind of say so over their own career.
Exactly.
And see, by that time it's unfair because when they really want to try to come out with music with somewhat of a message, we've been so dumbed down to their old music.
Yeah.
We're not willing to accept them giving you a message. You see what I'm saying?
That's just like, just be honest, like when I think of city girls, all I think is strip club music.
That's it, bro. And it's like, are they gonna be around 2 years from now?
They may be, but just because of strip.
The longevity.
Yeah, strip clubs not going
That's
nowhere.
true.
They keep making that type of music. It's always gonna be popular,
and that's what sucks, bro. Play. Because it's like that puts them in a box. Because you're not gonna be in your 20s forever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You're gonna be 30. You're gonna be 35. So we're from having everybody locked in on you with that mindset of city girls, stripper music. How can you evolve when you've putting yourself in such a box?
Because you think about it, it's like, how can they diversify themselves as an artist? Because after a while, they may come to a conclusion like, you know what, I don't want to do this type of music.
Yeah, and that's what these labels do to you. They get the fan base locked in on the type of music that you've been putting out within your first 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, and then when the label want to dispose of you, you know what I'm saying, and it's the young new talent coming up behind you, then it's just you just a dish rag. You know what I'm saying? Like now when you want to get your fans behind you and you're independent and you're putting out music with a message, look at what the label has done to you. You know what I'm saying?
It was. I think it was just these days it's hard to market rappers that are females. I think
that's true.
I think you only can market. People only want to see them one way,
and that's frustrating. I bet you it's frustrating for a lot of women.
Because I'm pretty sure. I'm just thinking about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was more of a not say backpack rapper, but she was more really rapping, like that sex.
You know who else I'm surprised wasn't on that list, bro? Young M.A.
Yo, actually, no, I'm looking at another list here now. It's off. Actually, I'm getting this I got this list from ranker.com. So what they saying is Nicki Minaj is number 1 as the top 2019 female artist. Young M.A., Cardi B, City Girls, Rico Nasty, which I never heard of her. I probably heard a song, but I probably haven't. Stefflon Don, Doja Cat, Sweetie, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
You know who's really dope, and I really, really hope she don't get boxed in, bro. Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, she actually from Houston. You know what I'm saying? I think she went to North Shore High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she with the label 1501, I think, and 300. So,
okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, because I think the single she got is dope, but
I don't want her to get boxed in, bro. Because she has the marketable look.
Yeah, but, most definitely.
I like how her label or whatever, she's independent, right? She's not on a major.
Yeah. I think she's with 1501.
I like how they don't limit her. They allow her to have her party music or whatever. Mm-hmm. They push her club songs just as hard as her music with a message. You know what I'm saying? Those songs with a message. They push them just as even, because and that's what the industry does. They'll market the dance, the strip stuff, and won't really market the message. You know what I'm saying?
And she from the H as well, so I'm going to support any.
I definitely want her to win, bro.
Yeah, any Houston artist because from here, but at the same time, I just don't want her to be boxed in, and that's just our opinion. That's my opinion. I just feel like the state of female artists right now, I think they only can be driven one way, and only one way people can see them, and I don't think it should be more to it. It's like back in the day, even with if you just go back to like the 90s, like you got your Foxy Browns, your Eves, and all those. They rapped about the sexy stuff, but also at the same time, they was rapping about things that really matter.
What's going on,
true relationship. And I think that's why Cardi B got the Grammy, because she rapped relationship stuff, but she rapped about it from a hood perspective.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
I mean, just think about it.
Yeah.
So, she was but I think it was just I think she was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And plus everybody was ready for somebody new.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because Nicki Minaj, she won so many years in a row, bro. Like, it was just time for somebody else.
Yeah. Exactly. So what we got next up, man? We got we like 20 minutes in. Shoot. I thought we was like deeper than that, but yeah, but we're gonna move on. We're gonna segue to something else. Yeah. But
what about your girl Oprah though?
Is she gonna delete all her tweets now?
Yeah, bro. She deleted all her Finding Neverland tweets and all of her affiliation that she took part in with the Finding Neverland. And that's just, I don't know, bro. That just makes me feel some type of way.
She got too much money to be doing that, period.
Yeah.
Like, she went and said all this stuff about Mike. You know what I'm saying? You know what? It's funny. We was just talking about that at the studio the other day, and just how I don't know. Did you see the Surviving Michael Jackson?
I didn't even want to see that. I didn't see none of it, bro. Oh, you talking about? You said Surviving Michael Jackson? Oh, you meant R. Kelly?
I Survived R. Kelly. I'm sorry, I'm mixing the two.
No. You good? You
they
good?
They kind of in the same boat, but I'm talking about leaving Neverland.
I didn't see neither one of them documentaries, bro. I didn't watch the R. Kelly. Now I feel different about that, but the Michael Jackson thing, man, bro, like to really just go after this dude after 10 years after he died already, bro, like.
Yeah, I think it's the hardest part is the issue I have with it is that the man is dead.
Yeah.
And he can't speak for himself. But I actually watched the documentary.
Okay.
And the issue I had with the first guy, which is Wade Robson, he denied it like twice.
Exactly.
Actually, no, 3 times.
Yeah, so why now, bro?
So, yeah, so why did you try?
And that's why I didn't even want to watch it, bro.
Yeah.
And the frustrating thing is a lot of people don't even know this, like how they took his thing off the Hall of Fame, his star, or didn't they take something out of? They took Michael Jackson out of something, some big. Yeah. If you Google it, they took him out of something, and it really pissed me off, bro, because it's like, in a way, whether people want to accept it or not, like a lot of people, you may want to feel a way that you feel about Monique or whatever, but in a way, bro, this kind of validates what Monique said about her.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel you.
Like you shady. Like, you've been in this man's house. You've been around this man's family. You're really heavily affiliated with the Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? Why and why do that, bro? That's weak. You know what I'm saying? That's just not a good look on her part, on her legacy. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It makes you think about, like, okay.
And it shows you how shady Hollywood is.
Yeah. I mean, for Oprah I would say she has a lot of control and power.
Yeah. She's like the Hollywood plantation mammy.
Yeah, I think if anything, her best bet was just to be quiet about the whole thing.
Yeah. Like, because I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but a lot of people don't even know this, but it was I can't remember the guy's name, but one of the kids that was Michael was accused of molesting or whatever. One of the dads, he killed himself. He committed suicide.
Oh yeah.
And left the suicide note saying Michael didn't do this.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that though.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back with more Beats and Politics. All right, guys, we're back, man. I got one thing, and I just want to know: do we owe Jussie an apology?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, I want you to answer.
Hell no, we don't owe Jussie an apology. Reason why I say that, bro, is because with him doing, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, we all know that he did stage this attack, but I'm glad he got off. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm glad he got off. He staged the attack. A lot of us know that, it's no strong evidence, even though it's no strong evidence to prove that he staged it, which we know he did, he's a black man that got off. Kind of like how a lot of people feel like OJ killed, you know what I'm saying, Nicole. But just the fact that at the climate at that time, a lot of us were glad just the fact to see a brother get off for a change.
Yeah.
But my reason for why we should, I mean, eventually he should be forgiven, you know what I'm saying, but not in a hurry. Reason why I say that is because there's really hate crimes out there going on.
Yeah.
And there's really, you know what I'm saying, gay people are really being assaulted as well, you know what I'm saying, for his hate crime. So for him to play on that, you know what I'm saying, and then just unforgivable, folks, bro. To say I'm the gay Tupac, like when Tupac actually got beat. Did you see the pictures when Tupac got beat?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's when you really got your ass whooped. He really got beat. You know what I'm saying?
Beat all of that. Man.
Yeah. So for Jussie to play on black people, you know what I'm saying, and what we deal with for his hate crimes, and then for him to do that as well as the LGBT, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not cool to really just do that.
Yeah, I think but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody went hard on Jussie when he found out about this whole story. And I mean, he got off. He got acquitted. They dropped all the charges. So, I mean, this is like a two-edged sword. Yeah. Because at this point, we can say, oh, he got off. They acquitted him. But then we can backdoor and say, in another case of Trayvon Martin, we say the justice system is flawed.
Yeah, bro. See,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I pose the question: do we owe Jussie an apology?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about the same Chicago where that young kid that got killed. You know what I'm saying? And the dude got off.
I'm pretty sure they didn't run no kind of investigation the way they was doing Jussie, bro.
And it's the same. Did R. Kelly have his first cases in Chicago?
I think so. Yeah.
It's the same Chicago justice
system. So it's
system.
like they investigate what they want to investigate.
Exactly. Yeah. But I was looking at the Breakfast Club with Steve Wilkos, and he was like, this whole thing is a waste of time with Jussie. Like, why are we focusing so much attention on this when it's real stuff that's really going on that we really need to deal with out there?
That's true. There's people out there missing.
Yeah, and this is coming from a white man that used to be an ex-cop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For him to say that, and I kind of felt that way, but I think...
But for Trump to really put the FBI on the investigation, bro, like really...
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about him, man. That's a whole nother episode in itself. But at the same time, I'm like, man, like... Because I was looking on Facebook, and I was kind of looking on Instagram. I'm looking at the same people that was giving Jussie the business, and some of the memes were quite hilarious.
They were funny though. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I laughed. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. I just had some kind of sympathy for him, and maybe that's just it's just me. But I mean, some people may say, "Oh man, I don't know why you feel that way," but at the same time, I'm like, dang, do we really owe him an apology though?
Yeah, and see, the thing is, I'm one of those people where I'm like, yeah, he deserved tough love, but I'm black, and I want to see all of my black people win. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And my thing is, I don't want to see this man lose everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw that he was taken off of Empire, and so I don't want him to get blackballed for this. I mean, I want him to learn his lesson, but I want him to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want him to be shut out, because I mean the brother is talented, whether you like it or not, what happened, what transpired, through this whole situation. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, like to be assaulted and to wear the rope 45 minutes to an hour after the attack, like I don't know, it was just kind of hilarious to me.
Dang, man. But I don't know. You want to get into the Nipsey thing, bro?
Yeah, man, I know, bro. This happened while we were on break. I was just going through my phone, and I saw Nipsey was just shot 6 times, and the sources don't know whether he's alive or not.
So, man, look, I'm looking at it now. They talking about they got a video on YouTube saying this Nipsey Hussle shot in the head in Los Angeles. I don't know how the truth is. I'm about to look at this right quick though, and we'll post it up for y'all too, if this is what it is. But
how soon ago? This was posted today. Nipsey shot. This can't be real. Please come through, King.
man, I hope this ain't real, bro.
This is why I say, bro, like this whole culture and this whole.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to see this. Like, it's like
it's not. They don't show you Nipsey at all. It's probably probably in the car or something.
No, I see a body on the ground, but
man,
I don't know if that's really him. I can't really tell.
And then the thing is, bro, when TMZ, that's one thing you can say about TMZ. TMZ nosy as hell, but they be knowing what they talking about.
And the simple fact it was posted today.
Yeah.
So, and then somebody Snapchatted saying pray for Nipsey. So,
and I mean, just the fact that he was shot 6 times, and just the thing with Nipsey, I mean, brother, he not really a thick person like his frame. You know what I'm saying? He is skinny. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like
so to get shot 6 times for anybody though, to get shot 6 times, but somebody of his stature, of his frame, you know what I'm saying? His condition is unknown at this point. Eyewitnesses in the area say they heard multiple gunshots.
Man, this is crazy, man. I hate that we're winding down the end of it on a bad note like this. But I mean, we just got this information.
Like literally,
everybody just seeing it. It's like I gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. So, dang, I'm kind of in shock right now because personally, I thought Victory Lap was probably the one best rap album
last year
of 2018. So, prayers up to him. Hopefully, you know, he pulled through, and this is something he'll pull through from. But right now, we just don't know. We just don't know where none of this stands right now. So, but yeah, we had to say something about it, man. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of lost for words right now, to be honest with you, because this is like we were just talking about earlier.
I just don't understand, like, bro. Excuse my language, dog, but I can't. These some hating ass niggas, dog. How? Like, why, fool? Like, look at what Nipsey stands for, dog.
Yeah.
This man stands for unity. He does a lot in his community. You know what I'm saying? For his trying to unite the Bloods and Crips. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing a documentary for on Dr. Sebi, dog.
Yeah.
The man that had found a cure for HIV/AIDS, that was healing people of cancer, that beat the government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how it is out there for us.
Like, this dude was an asset to his community, bro, and it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know. I'm just speechless.
Yeah,
just frustrated about that, dog.
They said, I think this is it because the YouTube video and the picture I see from the news matches the same,
like the scenery,
same Escalade outside the store. But they said, you know, 1 person in grave condition, 2 injured in Hyde Park shooting outside Nipsey Hussle's clothing store. So they said he got shot, man, but nobody knows. So
this man was doing so much in his community, bro. Like, why, bro? Like, there's no reason to take a life, period. But somebody like him, bro.
Yeah, but just at the same time, nobody's exempt, dude.
Yeah.
Anybody can be touched.
Yeah.
Anybody can get got, man. So prayers to his family. I don't know if he got any kids, but at the same time, man, this is just.
I know he would. What's the girl?
Lauren London.
Oh, okay, yeah. Man, I'm prayers for her too, man.
Yeah, because I know they still together right now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
man, this is unreal, dude. It's like I understand people get shot and this happens every day, but a caliber person like Nipsey, at the same time, this is the same guy that independently, yes, he sold his album for $1,000, but he changed the way you should really market
the
music.
mentality of artists of
In
not
this
letting
day.
these labels take advantage of
Exactly,
you. You know what I'm
man.
saying? He laid the foundation and the blueprint of different strategies that a lot of artists
Yup.
can take.
Yep.
Rather than being in the streets, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs, doing things illegally just to get by or just to get your career boosted. You know what I'm saying? Man, dude, like this dude is an asset to his community, to the rap community.
Yeah, man. Shoot, especially the independent artists, man.
Yeah.
He
Him
kinda,
and Slim Thug, you know what I'm saying? The blueprint they have is very inspirational.
yeah, he kind of laid out the foundation just as an indie artist in this culture and climate of music and how it's being distributed. He just
Yeah.
basically just came with probably one of the dopest marketing strategies of just selling how to sell his music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How to promote it
yeah.
and how to market it. But man, just same thing. Just prayers up to his family.
Yeah.
Man, I just hate to hear stuff like that.
Prayers
But
to his fans out there in LA, you know what I'm saying? His family. Yeah, man, that's crucial right there.
yeah, man. So man, this has actually been the first episode, man, and it actually feel pretty good. Just kind of talking about
Yeah.
getting all this stuff out. We got more to come. Probably gonna be on the lookout for like giveaways. Be on the lookout for just freebies you're gonna get. We just want to make sure everybody subscribe. Make sure everybody watch the videos. Don't skip them ads, cause this is how we get paid. For these videos. But at the same time, man, just follow us on all of our social medias. Once again, Eric Rashad Music and
Leo_Solomon. Real quick, I know the name of the podcast is Beats and Politics, but we will also be talking about relationships, advice, just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So don't get stuck on the name of the podcast, the name of the show, and skip past it like, oh man, that's all they talk about is beats and politics. No, we'll be talking about a little bit of everything on this podcast.
yeah, we're gonna have special guests on here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you threw
Some
that
of
in
our
there.
friends we know around the way, some people that's really in the industry and just really trying to pick their brains, and so you guys can get an idea about certain things, whether it be like if you're inspiring to be a comedian. We know some friends that are comedians that you can kind of ask those questions of
Starting a business, being a business owner,
lawyers, doctors, all kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Just regular everyday people, man. So yeah, this is the first of many episodes. Just be on the lookout. Probably we'll be posting on Wednesdays. We said Wednesdays.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. So Wednesday, just look every Wednesday. You're gonna see a Beats and Politics episode. So this your boy Eric Rashad,
Leo Solomon.
All right, we out, y'all.
All right, peace.